Hey, it's Ashley Norman, and today I want to talk about what I've done this past month to support my financial goals. This past month, I opened up a Fidelity CMA joint account with my husband. It's basically a checking account, but you get the high yield savings return out of it. It's the merge of a checking and high yield savings account. So I set that up, was able to get my direct deposits going into it, and my husband and I currently are just putting our grocery money in there because it seems that we are overspending in that category. So we're trying to combine that and stick to a budget instead of both of us having purchased groceries and we spent like $400 in a week. Yeah, so we're gonna use that to keep our weekly purchase limit in check, and it worked. It worked this past week. It was great. I was at one store buying some stuff and I was noticing the total. I was like, hey, well, we're not going to get these 3 things because they were really like an extra upon an extra. And so we just put those back because I knew I had to go to another store to get the meat and vegetables. So I wanted to make sure I stayed within budget and wasn't a big loss. I mean, oh no, I didn't buy Pop-Tarts, that type of thing. Also this month, I calculated how much money my husband spends on Dr. Pepper within a month. And I tell y'all, I think he came out to where he spends $125 on Dr. Pepper a month. And I don't drink it. I don't drink it at all. I don't like Dr. Pepper. Diet Coke, yeah. Dr. Pepper, eh. And so I was like, that's when he kind of realized how much money he was spending on Coke, he was like, well, how much do you spend on coffee a month? And I'm like, $22. Because I'm making it at home. I buy a $17 large bag and a creamer and good to go, you know? And so after this evaluation, my husband's decided he is not drinking any more soda, and he's stuck to it the past couple of weeks. But I think a more realistic way to handle this situation is to still be able to enjoy your soda, but not in that much excess. Like, you don't need to spend $1,500 a year on Dr. Pepper. You could buy a 24-pack every month and enjoy your Dr. Pepper still and only spend $180 a year instead of $1,500, when we could put the difference into something else. So that's the plan. All right. Oh, another thing I did this month was to bring in some money. So I listed a couple of things on eBay. I listed several sweaters. So far I have sold one, so that brought in $50. And I had found a penny, like a variety penny or air penny that people like to collect. It was a 1992 D closed AM penny, and I posted that on eBay and sold that for $350. So my eBay sales this past month have brought in $400. Hopefully the other shirts go ahead and sell this next month because they are long sleeve. Try to get them out, and next month I plan on listing some other items, and we'll see how those go. Other ways that I have supported my budget and financial goals for independence are by mending a shirt. Instead of throwing it away or buying a new one, I just mended it. I'm wearing it now. There was a hole in it. I don't know if you can see it. All I had to do was sew. So I'm saving my shirt. I actually, I've got sheets, all new bedding, all new bed sheets on my list of things that I want to get this year, and I didn't plan on getting them so soon, but I took a pair of my bed sheets out of the dryer when they were done. I was done cleaning them, and I went to fold them, and one of my bed sheets, like the fitted sheet, has a giant tear in it. So I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna need to get the new sheets earlier than expected. But then I was sitting there thinking, well, maybe I can mend it. Maybe I should just do what I did with my shirt and sew up the hole until I decide which sheets that I want to get, instead of like pressuring myself to hurry up and make a decision. Because like, if you're looking at Quince, you can get them for like $180. If you're looking at Brooklyn, and you're looking to $300. So Yeah. And you might say, well, why don't you just buy cheaper sheets? Possibly. I might look into that too. But I do want them to be organic, certified. I would like an all linen pair. I also want all cotton. And I think that for some things, you get what you pay for. I want to buy a nice set that are going to last me years and get softer in time. So that's another thing that I'm working towards. And I think I'm going to sew up, I'm going to mend that sheet in the meantime. Furthermore, this month we had the winter storm. My state declared, it was an emergency. Luckily, we didn't end up getting it bad. And I could have spent a lot of money. I mean, people were out shopping, getting generators, just stockpiling all kinds of food and essentials, plus getting gas and charcoal and lighter fluid and lighters. So it's just been, you see the people out there just freaking out. So what I did was not panic buy. I didn't panic buy stuff. I bought what looked like we would need within the next week or two. But another way that I was able to not panic buy and a whole bunch of stuff was because I was already prepared. I have a secondary source for cooking. I have like a camping stove and I keep like butane and gas for it. I have water storage for a bit. I have goods that are specifically for a storm, disaster, emergency situation. So by being prepared and knowing I've got a way to cook food, I've got water, I've got some food, we'll be okay, definitely kept me from panic buying. The only thing I really was concerned about was the heat, losing power and losing heat. But I had looked into getting like a kerosene heater like 6-8 months ago just to have on hand in case situations like this, and I didn't go through with it. But I did decide to go ahead and ensure my vehicle's filled up completely with gas. So if the power did go out, we could go sit in my car, turn it on, get warmed up safely with ventilation and all that. Luckily, I didn't need any of those things. So the lesson is, don't freak out and panic buy. You got to be calm and you got to be prepared. So that's what I'm continuing to do. I'm trying to prepare and not panic buy anything and take care of my items that I have and sell items that I no longer need to bring in more money and figure out ways where I can save on my groceries. So what have you done this past month to save money towards your financial goals? Let me know. Post it in the comment. And once again, I'm Ashley Norman. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.